What's up, YouTube? It's K Talk Skins plus Bulls and shit. I just watched the game a few times. I think it was a pretty decent game. I think it was a game to get our reps in. A few high notes. Fabian Moreau, I really like what I saw from him as our nickel. I wasn't quite sure how he'd be, but I was honestly pleasantly surprised on how he looked. He looked good. He looked fast out there. I like what I saw. A few other high notes. AP. I can't state that enough. I think he really boosted our team. He looked good out there. He looked like he knew what he was doing. I think everyone was wondering if he'd still just run if our offense would change a little bit, because he likes to run those ISOs, the ones where there's two in the back, a fullback and him, and they run that I formation and they kind of pound it down the middle. I think Jay Gruden did a good job of mixing in that I formation that he likes and also throwing in the normal stuff that we do. And I was pleasantly surprised that when we did do a lot of plays to the outside, outside the tackles for runs, he looked good on his feet. He was cutting well. He looked like he made the right choices on the whole. I like what I saw from him. He looked very good. Another high note is our offensive line was able to be out there with him and just get the reps. I think that's kind of an understatement, our offensive line to be out there and look good. I like what I saw from our offensive line. I like Chase Roulier. I think he looked good last year. I think when Spencer Long got hurt last year, he kind of slid in and showed well and looked good and didn't really miss a beat, and looked like he's improving. Another high note for me is surprisingly Kevin Hogan. The guy looked like friggin' fucking Kirk Cousins out there. Looked like Kirk Cousins out there. He's making all the plays. I think out of all three of our quarterbacks, Cole and Alex, he definitely looked the best. He looked good out there. I think playing last year on the Browns, I didn't really watch too much of them because the Browns were bad. I didn't really care. But I think having that year of experience and actually developing into a better quarterback, I like what I saw. And I wasn't too sure whether we should keep him or not when the season started, when we signed him, but he looks good. I think we should keep him. I think he probably will make the 53-man roster, which I kind of hope he does, because he looks good. I think with hope, he possibly could take Colt's spot. I'm not sure. I know we just signed Colt to another deal for a few years. I'm not sure how much longer that is, but Kevin Hogan looks good if he continues to improve. I know he's going to get a lot of work next week, so hopefully he continues to do well and looks good. I like what I saw. Alex Smith, I think it was all about just getting reps. I'm not too worried about Alex. He's a veteran quarterback. He knows what he's supposed to do. He knows where to be and who to look for. I just think building that rapport with our receivers is what he's going to have a little trouble with. But I like what I saw. I like that he got a lot of reps. Got a lot of looks. Looked good out there. I really liked a few Fabian, Josh Norman, meh. Josh is going to be Josh. He's going to go out there, put clamps on people at some points. He's going to give a play here or there. He's going to look pissed. I like what I saw from him. He looks pretty decent. He looked like the veteran leader. I was kind of excited about that Alexander guy that we signed for a free agent from a supplementary draft. He looked big. Looked like he was gonna. It looked like he could be a factor, but it seems like he gave up a lot of plays. Even at the end of the game when we played against their last string, he still gave up a few plays. So the defense is still off on him. Our receivers could have looked a little bit better. I had a love-hate relationship with Sims last week. We'll see. Like I said, Kevin Hogan looked good. AP looked good. Our offensive line being able to be out there. I think another big thing is just staying healthy. I think last year during that Chiefs game, which I call the Native American Bowl, we looked good in the beginning, and then those injuries just piled up and they just piled up and wasn't a good thing. So and that was a theme for the whole year. So I think just being healthy is the understatement of the year. And we have a Thursday night game, I believe, this next week, and I'm definitely gonna be watching that. And look forward to that video. I know this is K-Talk Skins plus Bulls and shit. Talk Bulls, but anything that's happening right now is just Redskins, and I'm happy to talk Redskins. And if you're happy to listen to it and to hear from an actual native, you follow this guy. K-Talk Skins plus Bulls and shit. Out this bitch.